is Friday, June the 18th, 2021. At least it is that now in Pacific time zone. I have just left Sacramento, California. I'm probably still in it, I'm not sure. But I was in Sacramento when I got the idea that I should write a song for Kathleen Battle. And this came about when I realized Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is actually spawned by a Mozart composition. So when I looked up that and played it and then added it to my classical music playlist, I realized that would be a good melody to use to honor Kathleen. Kathleen sang Mozart, and according to the people who are experts in her field, her voice was most appropriate for Mozart. So what better way to honor her than to use one of his melodies, which also happens to be a familiar melody to most Americans. So that's what it is. So I'll do something like, even though I want to make it clear, back home it's actually June the 19th. It's already the next day. It's 02:51 back home, but it's 11:51 here. So I got the idea about 11:30 Pacific time. But it would go something like Pristine Kathleen, da-dee da-dee da, ba-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Pristine Kathleen, da-dee da-dee da, da-ba-da-da, ba-ba-dee-ba-da-da. And it's that simple. It would be something that, simple. So just wanted to get it down that that's what I want to do. And I wanted to try to record what variations I would make on the melody. And because I am not a composer really, I can't get too fancy with it. But all right, we'll see what happens. When we did it with Coretta Scott King, I did it with Coretta Scott King. I'll do the same thing with Kathleen. It'll be, whatever the name will be, a song for Kathleen Battle. And then I'll have to really employ my literary abilities because I want the lyrics, because the melody is simple, or seems to be. I want the lyrics to be poetic without being over the top, elegant as she was, and I'm saying was, she's still alive, thank God, but she is 72 right now, I think, and I don't know why there has been for me within the past month, I mean, just this intense interest in her. I just discovered the profundity of Kathleen Battle. I didn't know about it, and I didn't know about her. I always knew her name, just like I always knew Jesse Norman's name, but I never really knew what they could do on stage until about a month ago. And I have been fascinated ever since. I've created a playlist of Kathleen. I posted on Facebook a remark, the concert that Kathleen and Jesse did at Carnegie Hall doing Negro spirituals. It's a fantastic, mind-blowing piece. So I'm just really in awe of both these women. And I developed a little interest in opera itself, but I still don't know what's going on in opera. I can't understand these languages they're singing, and I don't know how the whole scene works, and I don't even know that I'm that interested in the scene in general. I'm just intensely interested in Kathleen Battle and how she was always able, from everything I found, able to step on stage and just be perfect. Period. Just perfect with her voice. Nobody is perfect. Not even Whitney was perfect when she went on stage all the time in her prime. And Kathleen Battle, it's like every time she performed live, it was perfection. So not too many people can say that. Sarah Vaughan, Now, Sarah in her prime, was terrific, but I never. Sarah could go on stage and almost be perfect. She could, really. But Sarah's voice didn't last. In fact, it deteriorated. It deteriorated. Kathleen Battle, even in her 70s, or close to it when she sang with Alicia Keys, was still able to blow it out live on stage, pulling the microphone down because she didn't need it, and then being able to sing in her operatic voice and a pop voice. Who knew Kathleen had a pop voice? It's like, are you ever going to lose your voice, Kathleen? Probably not. One of those few people who will be able to sing until the grave. Anyway, so I just wanted to say, I didn't mean to ramble, but I believe that my intense interest in her career, all of a sudden, from nowhere, is because I'm supposed to write a song for her. And I know that makes me sound as if I think I'm more important than I am, but I am a writer, and writers get ideas, we get things, and sometimes we get them from good sources because we are supposed to have those ideas, and we're supposed to use whatever ability we have to make those ideas a reality. So mark the date, June the 18th, 2021, on the West Coast, but June the 19th on the East Coast. And that's the day that this song idea for Kathleen Battle was born. To hear how the Kathleen songs turned out, check out the links at the end of the video. Kathleen, effervescent, joyous, lovely, luring, voice supreme. Are we standing?